Hello once again people, Little White here, and I'm here to show you guys the IC2 review, basically. And this is part 3 out of 4. The next one is going to be about the general tools. The last one was about nuclear reactors and a few other stuff. So in this one, I'm going to show you guys a few things, like a few little useless gadgets, as in right here, and a few little interesting ones right here, which I'm not sure if I actually showed it within the last episode, since the last episode was like a week or two ago. So, moving along, if I could get to here. Now, I was being weird and having some crazy time with the nuclear reactors and seeing how big of explosion I could get it to go off. Show you guys in this episode. So this is what happens basically when you basically have too much fun, basically with the reactor, and it kind of ends up to be an expensive mess if you kind of don't know or don't do it correctly. And right here, as you guys see here, I kind of did a few little experiments there. Show you guys what's in the next episode, so I'm not going to ruin that for you really. Some other stuff like there. But anyways, we're not for that. We're here for this. So, fuel pump, or miner, pump, and electrolyzer. Now, the reason why I don't have these plugged up is because these things are kind of worthless, and I don't really care too much about these. So, it's because, Buildcraft has something better, and, So, move right into it. I'm going to show you guys how to use the miner, basically. And the miner requires a diamond drill, and if I could find it, an OD scanner. Make sure it's fully charged. Or actually make sure both of them are fully charged. And some miner's pipes, which is basically over here, I believe. Right here. Now, then you want to put that right there. You want to supply it with power, which it should just go after the ores. But you want also a way to collect the stuff coming out of it, because it will just randomly pop out. So, yeah. And that's how you use that, my drill. You keep those things. But, move along to this pump here. Once again, quarry is much better than a miner here, but still, if you don't want it to be obstructing a lot of things while saving a lot of resources, there you go. And why not just show you guys the whole thing about it. So it's a basic machine block, 2 electronic circuits, and 2 mining pipes, with mining pipes are just basically iron plates with a true tap gets you 8 of those. So moving on to this pump here, which I should show you guys this recipe before. It's 2 mining pipes, a true tap, basic machine block, electric circuit, and 4 empty cells. Empty cells is basically transforming from that, or using the metal former with the tin plate with empty cells. So yeah. Now you use this is you basically power it, put a water supply below it. It will suck up water through here. Basically have your cells right here. Don't know if it works with Buildcraft, but sure, I may be able to. You can add some upgrades to your overclockers, etc. Once again, it's not. Well, I don't like it really, because it's just like this. It's just like so. You have to have a water source below it, or lava source, whatever it is. So once again, put your whatever cells or whatever you have in there, fill it up right there. Then you could take it out manually. And I think the reason why they have that is because that you just do it automatically without doing anything, and plus you have something called electrolyzer, which you could use this stuff for like semi-fuel things, I think. Not 100% sure about that, but still. Electrolyzer, you put your cells in here, give it energy, and it will get out with electrolyzer. So yeah. So moving along to this, I'm not sure if I showed you guys this. I think I probably did, but still, it's good to go over it really quickly. Centrifuge, you basically put whatever is in there. You put basically almost everything into there, and you get more items out of it, etc. Don't need that really. Plate maker, it just basically does whatever you used to saw earlier. Recipes, here it is. Basically that's it. So yeah, the next thing here is basically this illuminator. Now if I go set to nighttime, as you can see here, it's basically the same thing as a torch, but requires a low lights or low power source. Now for me, I don't see the reason to have it, but you know, illuminator by itself is like that. It doesn't light up nothing. It has to have a power source. Yeah, it seems to do it by itself, but still, don't know what the heck is doing there. Okay, but it has to be on a wire, basically like so. Don't know if it binds with each other. It doesn't look like it. Alright, nope, doesn't look like it combined with each other really well. So once again, you could easily do something else for your light source. Like you could basically, oh here's a recipe for if I could get to it. I don't know why it's not showing me the meters. Whatever. So, and the reason why I have like this, these two swords in both my hands, is because these swords are basically, I forgot what mod they come from, but the dual wielding ability is from the Battle Gears mod, which I just installed to see how it is doing and how well it works. You know, but don't know why it's not working very well. Whatever. So let's see what else I did not go over. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to go over like a couple more things, you know. And if I could do some stuff out. Ooh, oh. Tesla coils. And teleport blocks. Now these things are pretty cool. You have to have a power supply to both of them. The teleporter requires its own little own basically power supply. So I will show you guys that really quickly. Just extended this episode quite a bit. So as you guys saw in my if you watch my earlier modded survival videos, that I created this one kind of cool little tower thing. That's pretty useful until that whole place basically, I don't know what really happened. I think I just moved on, made a new mod pack. I believe that's all really. It's still probably there just waiting for me. It's probably saying like, he just maybe and left. But yeah. So anyways, it needs its own power, preferably an MFFE. Don't know really its I don't know if I remember it really. But it requires a super amount of charge. Don't know really if it's a thing about it though. Let's see. Up scanner. I know it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Frequency scanner. Which I'm gonna show you the recipe on the teleporter really quick. It's just, it's pretty expensive, but still, it's kind of worth it. And it's just basically like these, which it could be regular diamond, it could be industrial diamond, whatever. So, also the next thing, frequency scanner is just an electric circuit with a copper cable. Oops. So you link those together, and the next thing you need to do is just apply with any type of redstone signal, preferably by via lever or via a pressure plate. And I believe these are one way, so caution. Nope, there were 2 ways. But yeah. Okay, that's weird. Lol. So yeah, once again, these require a lot of power to operate, so I won't use them unless you have a decent power source on both sides that could recharge an MFFE pretty fast. Like right now, what I have right now, it's pretty good, but it's running off the one line. It could be running off multiple lines at the same time. Yeah. Woo! What a lame face. But yeah. Let me see. And the next thing is a Tesla coil, which is generally is a self-defense deal. Let me see if I can do this here. Actually, I'm just going to take one of these out here. Oh. Let me see. Oh, that's right. It's an only 128 EU, and I just put it on something that's really, really powerful. Cool. So let me move on to here. Let me get a, where is it? Oh, there it is. That. Perfect. Now, so this CESU, which is a step above the, bat box, you just be able to put a Tesla coil around it. It should be draining it. Yep, it's perfect, I think. And let's say, just also caution to you guys, do not, and under any circumstances, now if you place it down, it will shock you no matter what. I think it requires a big source too, like the teleport pads or something. But let me see if I could actually up this power going on to here. Alright. It's right here. There we go. Now that's getting a little more power, faster, stronger. So that's how you unlink those things. So, whatever. But what those do basically is they shock anything really. Well, they should shock at least anything. But I'm going to place one more down and see the power is at, yes. So it looks like it does take power out when needed, and I'm going to just get a test animal here, so how about a mushroom, maybe? Alright, so you could disable it, so that's good. Hey, you learn something new every day. So I'm just going to... No, I'm not going to do it. Alright, I don't know if it's ready or not. That's off. There you go. Ha! No! Die! Alright, so once again, it's really powerful. It could take out multiple targets simultaneously. Seems like those illuminators are, affected by that, so that's good. So it's basically made by iron casting, redstone, MB transformer, and electric circuit. So let's check out that. So it's basically machine block with copper cables to make that. So perfect. So hope you guys like this episode. If you do, hit the like or whatever. It's not needed, not necessary, but it's great if you do. If just help you at any way, shape, or form. And I'm just, spawning in tons of shrooms, and finally turning. There we go. You dead fool. I pity fool that is alive. So it looks like it's about has a radius of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6. But basically, yeah, this is crazy that shock. But anyways, if I miss anything by chance, please watch the other episodes, and if I missed anything there too, I'm sorry, but you know, if there's enough I missed, I will redo it again and just do all the things I missed. But I know I missed some things, but it's because it's on purpose, because you know there's some things that have no uses really, or no real uses. Like there's a crop Patron, which basically does crops most likely. You know, and there's this terraformer, which basically terraforms the area, which is infected by, let's see, where if I can find it really quickly, I will, there it is. This is basically irritation, I believe this is the crop thing. Yep, that's what it is. So once again, it's just that, it's a matter of just looking around for it and all that stuff. Single-use batteries. The most useless thing in the game. Let's see, single-use battery. Basically coal dust, redstone, and copper. Makes 5 of them at least, so both ways if you feel like it. Wait. Oh, hydrated. Ooh. Gives you 8. But, yeah, anyways. Cow. Joe. Thank you. And, see you guys in the next, general episode. And see you guys later. Bye.